this bill is an affront to what this body should stand for. We take a constitutional oath to vote against and challenge any legislation that is injurious to the people. Your proposal to jail people for possessing books that you deem as you don't want students to read, to jail them, Representative Lynn, this does not sound like America. It sounds like something in an autocracy that we challenge here. And so I don't see how we can say we are the freest state in the nation while banning books and targeting teachers and targeting school administrators with jail time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This bill should help our librarians and our district attorneys make sure that the books that are sent to our schools are age appropriate.
Representative Lynn, can you give us an example of the books that would fall under this law, that your second book banning bill of the night? Can you give us some books that you're trying to ban under this?
Representative Lynn.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Representative, we have an obscenity law in Title 39. And what I've heard from librarians and other folks who have also talked to the same librarians is that book distributors, when they place an order for their K through 12 school, maybe it's their middle school or high school, when they place an order for just a gross of books, these books come in, and among the historical adventure novels and the craft books and the science books are some books that are sexually explicit according to Title 39.
Thank you, Representative Lynn. I'm going to save my question to the end because I see the strategy here. This bill is trying to make it a Class C felony to have books that you deem as obscene. It's going to make it a Class E felony punishable with jail time up to 6 years imprisonment and over $10,000 fine for possessing books. I mean, this is morally insane. And I think it is beneath the dignity of this body to vote on this extreme bill that sounds like anything but democracy and freedom. Can we rename this bill the book burner caucus proposal? I don't know what you want to call it, but this is not democracy. And I hope that the people of your district and the people of our state are paying attention to what's happening here, is that we're banning books, but we won't ban the threat to our youth when it comes to militarized guns, but we're banning books. We're banning books, but we won't ban the real threat to our youth that we've been talking about all session. And I think it's immoral, it's obscene. This bill is obscene. This bill is an affront to what this body should stand for. We take a constitutional oath to vote against and challenge any legislation that is injurious to the people. Your proposal to jail people for possessing books that you deem as you don't want students to read, to jail them, Representative Lynn, this does not sound like America. And I hope that we can do better than this. I think that there are children watching this body, watching what we do here, saying, protect our lives, ban assault weapons, and you're responding by banning books. And so I think we can do better than this. I think that this body should vote against this legislation. I hope that we will not jail people for possessing literature. I wish that you would reassess. I don't know who asked you to present this bill, Moms for Liberty, or what special interest group asked you to present this bill, but I know, talking to the people in my district, this is not what people are asking for. This is not in the interest of Tennesseans to jail people for books. And so, again, I hope that we challenge and vote against this legislation that sounds like something out of 1963 and not 2023. This sounds like something in an autocracy that we challenge here. I trust teachers. We stand with teachers. We should be encouraging our teachers and not giving them anxiety, saying, oh, will I go to jail if I have the wrong book on my classroom library? Will I go to jail if I read the wrong book to my students? We should be affirming our teachers because they've been doing the job that our state has been failing at doing, which is empowering the next generation.